class, welcome to the next video of inverse trigonometric function. Previously we had started solving the sum based on inverse trigonometric function. In this video also we are going to see more example based on inverse trigonometric function. So question is, find the principal value of sine inverse 1 upon root 2. Now how to find the principal value? So class, for principal value of sine inverse 1 upon root 2, let us consider the sine inverse 1 upon root 2 as theta. Okay, then from the definition of inverse trigonometric function we can say that sine theta is equal to 1 upon root 2, right? But we know that sine 45 degree, right? Sine 45 degree is 1 upon root 2. Sine 45 degree value is 1 upon root 2. This sine 45 degree is also written as sine pi upon 4. Pi means 180. 180 divided by 4 is 45 degree. So sine pi upon 4 is 1 upon root 2. So that means sine theta is equal to sine pi upon 4. Okay. Sine theta is equal to sine pi upon 4. Clear? First I am considering sine inverse 1 upon root 2 as theta. Then I am using the definition of inverse trigonometric function. So by using that I am getting sine theta as 1 upon root 2. But I know that 1 upon root 2 is a value of sine 45 degree. So I am writing that here. Okay, instead of 1 upon root 2 I am writing sine 45 degree, means sine pi upon 4. Okay, so after writing that, by comparing both the side I will get theta as pi upon 4, right? So that means sine inverse 1 upon root 2 is pi upon 4. Hence the principal value of sine inverse 1 upon root 2 is pi upon 4. Okay. Then next, same method, cos inverse minus 1 upon 2. So let us consider this cos inverse minus 1 upon 2 as theta. So from the definition of inverse trigonometric function, by taking cos inverse on right hand side, what I will get, cos theta is equal to minus 1 upon 2. That means minus cos theta is equal to 1 upon 2. Now this minus cos theta, can I write this as cos pi minus theta, allied angle formula? Cos pi minus theta is minus cos theta. Okay. So cos pi minus theta I am writing, instead of minus cos theta I am writing cos pi minus theta is equal to 1 upon 2. But I know that cos 60 degree is 1 upon 2. Cos 60 means cos pi upon 3. Cos pi upon 3 is 1 upon 2. So in place of 1 upon 2, what I am writing? I am writing cos 60 degree or cos pi upon 3. So cos pi minus theta is equal to cos pi upon 3. Okay. So therefore what I am getting? I am getting pi minus theta is equal to pi upon 3. Right. So that means theta is equal to pi minus pi upon 3. So theta is equal to 2 pi upon 3, or hence principal value of cos inverse minus 1 upon 2 is 2 pi upon 3. Okay, clear? First I am considering this as theta. Then by using inverse trigonometric function, what I am getting, cos theta is equal to minus 1 upon 2. Then I am taking minus sign on left hand side. Okay, so minus cos theta is equal to 1 upon 2. Then minus cos theta, I can write this as cos pi minus theta. Okay, that is equal to cos 60 degree. Okay, now cos cancel. So what I am getting, pi minus theta is equal to pi upon 3. Then taking minus theta on right hand side, and pi upon 3 on left hand side, what I am getting? Theta is equal to pi minus pi upon 3. Then cross multiplication, so 3 pi minus pi, 2 pi upon 3. So finally principal value of cos inverse minus 1 upon 2 is 2 pi upon 3. Okay. Then now let's consider tan inverse minus 1 upon 3 as theta. Again apply the inverse trigonometric function formula. So by taking tan inverse on right hand side, I will get tan theta. So tan theta is equal to minus 1 upon root 3. So that means taking minus on left hand side, I will get minus tan theta is equal to 1 upon root 3. Okay. Now since tan minus theta is equal to, that is equal to minus tan theta, right? So minus tan theta, I am writing this as tan minus theta, and that is equal to 10 pi upon 6, because tan 30 degree is 1 upon root 3. Okay. Okay, tan 30 degree is 1 upon root 3. Okay. So tan minus theta is equal to tan 30 degree or 10 pi upon 6. Okay. Now by comparing both the side, tan cancel, so minus theta is equal to pi upon 6, means theta is equal to minus pi upon 6. Hence the principal value for tan inverse minus 1 upon root 3 is minus pi upon 6. Okay. Clear how to find the principal value? Let's see one more example. So tan inverse minus 1. So first step is consider this as theta. Second step is take this tan inverse on right hand side. So it will be a tan theta. So tan theta is equal to minus 1. Then take this minus sign on left hand side. So minus tan theta is equal to 1. Then apply this formula, since tan minus theta is equal to minus tan theta, right? So I am writing this minus tan theta as tan minus theta. So what I am getting? Tan minus theta is equal to tan 45 degree. Since tan 45 degree is 1. This is also written as tan pi upon 4. 45 degree means pi upon 4. So tan pi upon 4 is 1. Okay. So what I am getting? I am getting tan minus theta is equal to tan pi upon 4. So from both the side cancelling tan, what I am getting? Minus theta is equal to pi upon 4. Okay. So that means theta is equal to minus pi upon 4. So that means principal value for tan inverse minus 1 is minus pi upon 4. Okay. So one more example. Here cos inverse root 3 upon 2 is given. I have to find the principal value. So first step is consider this as theta. Then taking cos inverse on right hand side, it will be a cos theta, that is equal to root 3 upon 2. Okay. Now this root 3 upon 2, we know that cos 30 degree is root 3 upon 2. Right. Cos 30 degree is root 3 upon 2. This 30 degree is also written as cos pi upon 6. Cos pi upon 6 is root 3 upon 2. So I am writing this root 3 upon 2 as cos pi upon 6. Okay. Now from both the side cos cancel. So what I am getting? Theta is equal to pi upon 6. Okay. Now what I have to find? I have to find sec cos inverse root 3 upon 2. So I know this theta means this part, cos inverse root 3 upon 2. This much part is theta and theta is pi upon 6. So this will be a sec pi upon 6, right? And sec 30 degree is 2 upon root 3. Okay, so principal value for sec cos inverse root 3 upon 2 is 2 upon root 3. Clear? Then next example, sin inverse minus 1 upon 2 is equal to theta. Okay, then taking sin inverse on right hand side, what I will get? Sin theta is equal to minus 1 upon 2. Then I am taking minus sign on left hand side. So I will get minus sin theta is equal to 1 upon 2. Okay. So that means minus sin theta means sin minus theta, right? Again same formula, because sin minus theta is equal to minus sin theta, right? So I am taking this minus side inside. So what I am getting? Sin minus theta, that is equal to 1 upon 2. 1 upon 2 means sin 30 degree, right? Sin 30 degree is 1 upon 2. This 30 degree is also written as pi upon 6. So sin pi upon 6 is 1 upon 2. So I am getting sin minus theta is equal to sin pi upon 6. Okay, now cancelling sin term, what I am getting? Minus theta is equal to pi upon 6. Okay, that means theta is equal to minus pi upon 6. Okay, now the term is cos pi upon 2 minus sin inverse minus 1 upon 2. And I know this much part is theta. Theta means minus pi upon 6. So this will be cos pi upon 2 minus pi upon 6, right? So minus will be plus. So I am getting cos pi upon 2 plus pi upon 6. Now pi upon 2, right? Here n is 1. 1 means odd number. So cos will convert in sin. So sin. Then pi upon 2 plus. Pi upon 2 plus means second quadrant. In second quadrant cos is negative. So minus sin pi upon 6. Hence the principal value for cos pi upon 2 minus sin inverse minus 1 upon 2 is minus sin pi upon 6. Okay. This is the method of finding principal values. So with this I am concluding this video. Thank you students.